Amazing audience, we are live again. Hey, it's like the marathon. It's the AWeber marathon of of podcast conversations, of live face-to-face conversations. We have live with us today Michael Smith. Michael, it's a great pleasure to have you on. All right, what is the 12-minute convo, face-to-face conversation? Please tell us which of your talents is responsible for us connecting at this particular time in life.
Probably all the freelance stuff I've been doing.
Oh, within AWeber?
No, outside of AWeber.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so AWeber, that's the day job, but all the side hustles are extensive.
What do you do here at AWeber?
I'm one of the designers on the marketing team.
Sweet. So who did you learn the skill of, because I remember Tom called you in here to make sure everything was well designed, right? So the fact that he called you in, yes, you have the skill of design, but it seems as though there's a level of approachability.
Sure.
Right? So who did you learn that from to be that person?
Probably my dad. He'll talk to anyone.
Yeah.
Which is funny. He'll talk to more people than I will, but when called into a situation, I can adapt and figure out, who are these people, how do they make me feel welcome, and then try to ask questions, get to know who they are, so that you have this immediate connection of how can we figure this out.
That's amazing.
It's fun.
I mean, sometimes you can hit a wall, right?
Sure.
With somebody who has short answers, and how you just deal with that?
Yeah, I mean, just keep digging. So there's a positive side and a negative side to this, right? So I meet people, whether they're new employees here at AWeber or out and about, and immediately I just go in, and I want to know who they are, and sometimes people will respond like, I just met you, like why are you asking me this question already? But I just go in and figure out by trial and error what was too deep.
Very similar, Michael. I was speaking to one lady, and she was like, her other friend said, she married, I was like, no, I'm sorry if it's coming across now. No. That's just how I like to get, because I don't know how long I'll have with you again, right? So have you ever had that happen where,
it's usually other people that know me, and they feel bad for the person that I'm asking the questions. We just met them. I know, and we're going to get to know them.
That's amazing. Well, tell people where they can connect with you and what you do.
Yeah, so on the side, I do a lot of freelance work. Have self-published a children's book.
Seriously?
Yeah, just finished self-publishing a book about leadership and asking questions with a friend of mine. All of that is on mesmithdesign.com. Because
what is the E for?
Edward.
Okay. Yeah. Michael Edwards. Alright, cool.
Yeah, so now people can find me.
It sounds more designer, like when you say Michael Edward Smith. Yeah, I love it. So Mike E. Smith. That's wonderful. Well, tell me one other thing you've done consistently over the last 3 years, please.
Consistently shipping something. So there's always a project. So end of last summer, I was like, you know what? I want to get better at my illustration skills, my digital illustration skills. So I said I'm going to illustrate 100 jarred goods. So anything that comes in a jar, food product, maybe not a food product, comes in a jar, I decided 100 days straight I was going to illustrate those. And it wasn't for anything, but it was just that consistently doing something, learning something every day. So for the last 3 years, a group of my friends called me Mr. Ship It, or the Master Ship It, or whatever.
Is that from Seth? Is the Ship It concept?
From Seth Godin. Yeah. So he, and those are the friends that call me that are associated with Seth Godin.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Yeah. All right, tell me then, how does it make you feel to know, like at the end of the goal, you've set the goal, right, and then you get to the end of it? How does it make you feel? Because there's no money in this, right?
Yeah.
How does it make you feel?
It makes me feel good knowing that I accomplished it, but if no one recognizes it, that's what pushes me to do the next thing. So it's like, oh, no one saw that, I guess. So I guess I have to figure out what the next thing is that people will see, because I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Enneagram.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you? So I'm a 3.
I'm a 7.
Okay. My wife's a 7.
Yeah, she's
so
great.
I'm familiar. Yeah, she is great. which is why you're always excited about having the next conversation.
Exactly.
And I'm about, how will this thing that I just shipped make me appear to other people, and will it elevate me in their eyes or whatever? Which sounds really shallow,
but it is what it is. Yeah, it's good though. I mean, the 3 and the 7 go together, and one. Dave Ramsey had something that he said, if in a marriage, if both of you are the same, then one isn't necessary. And it helps, to know that the differences, meet. It's like positive and negative, or let's not say positive and negative, because then I would be the positive and you would have to be the negative, right?
Our unique differences bring us together.
Yeah, there's an attraction from opposite forces attract, right? Tell me, my friend, if you had to suggest to anyone that's listening why they should do what you've done by approaching goals the way you have, what would you say to that?
I'm going to steal from something Seth said earlier,
sure.
Which is he deeply believes that most people go to bed every night with their best ideas still on the table. They haven't done it. And so I try to make sure that all of my best ideas get out each and every day, or at least that progress has been made. Right? Because at the end, I want to look back and be like, well, I went to the pool every day this summer and I bought this huge house, but what was the legacy of it?
What was it worth? Now that, all right, let's switch gears for a moment. Now let me invite you into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful, warm, blue Caribbean water.
Okay.
What is your earliest childhood memory like?
Wow. I don't. So my brother, I realize I'm diverting to my brother. My brother has memories at like 3. I feel like most of my memories don't begin until like 6 or 7.
Cool.
The one that's coming to mind is one day on the playground, I really had to use the bathroom, and I decided that rather than tell the teacher and go inside, I was just going to go in the woods.
Yeah.
Evidently, that's not
that's
not okay.
Yeah.
I would think I was in kindergarten then, and so I just went in the woods. I don't know, I'm 6, 5 or 6. I guess it's just I'm a boy. That's what I do, and I got in so much trouble. My parents got called. It was like this big thing because there's all the kids out on the playground.
Why do you think this memory is so clear?
Why? Because of the fear of getting in trouble. Then I think it affects how you perceive authority, and this innocent thing I got in so much trouble for. We're like, why?
Does it connect to who you are today?
Probably.
Yeah, I think it does. You're breaking all the rules. I mean, who goes designing 100 labels, right? You're breaking the rules. Sure. It's amazing how it connects, right?
Yeah. Yes. I don't. Yeah, I like to think I think deeply, but that's just broke a whole new level.
Exactly. If we fast forward into when you were 12, what was your favorite song?
Oh, 12. Probably something super lame. We're from a Nintendo video game.
All right, tell me, Nintendo is a big word today because of Tom.
Yeah, Tom.
Tom. Yeah, greased the place with Nintendo. I even saw a Nintendo.
Yeah, there's one downstairs.
Yeah, I was like, Tom, I'm sure I know who brought that. He's like, no, I'm actually doing great. Yeah, so tell me, favorite song at 12?
Yeah,
it's cool if you want to.
It's probably the song from, which has no words, but it's probably the song from Techno Super Bowl.
Okay.
Barry Sanders is running down the field.
Yeah.
The touchdown.
No words.
No words. No. Just that bitty. Tom probably has it memorized.
I can play in my head.
All right, my friend. No words. You just keep breaking all the rules.
I know. Well, it speaks to an era of time.
Yeah.
Where I was at.
Yeah, I mean a song with no words. Yeah, it fits well. It fits well with who you are, right? All right, my friend, we've arrived at our destination. But before we get off of this imaginary time machine, there's a small declaration form, so it's yes or no, possibly a bit more. Have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
No.
Are you married?
Yes.
Do you have children?
Yes.
Do you believe in God?
Yes.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
Yes.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
No.
Or about 3 hours a week?
Yes.
What about screen time, the phone and or the computer? More than 8 or less than 8 hours a day?
Oh.
If you had to share with us, Michael, your own unique real statement, a statement that represents Michael Edward Smith, what would you say that is?
All of life can be improved through good design.
Love it. I'm not sure everyone heard that. Please say that.
All of life can be improved through good design.
Love it, love it, love it.
Also, be the first one on the dance floor.
I love it. In closing, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
No, this was cool. Your interview was fantastic.
I appreciate
that rapid
it.
fire was.
Love it.
I didn't have any choice. Just had to pick the answer.
That's wonderful. Michael Edward Smith, thank you for being on what is inspired by 12-minute convos with Angel Jones.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Cut.